I'm Quartney Settle. I'm 28, and this is my story. I have one sibling, my older brother, who's 6 years older than me. He was involved in a car accident, and he eventually ended up hooked on pain pills, which then spiraled from there. It went from pain pills to cocaine, to heroin, to possibly meth. We found out when he was in the hospital, actually, from the car accident, while he was laying in ICU on a ventilator, is when we found out that he was going to be a dad.
My name is Kristen, and I'm 11 years old. Mom was 11 when she found her dad dead from an overdose, and at the age of 13 she started drugs. And my dad got in a car wreck, and he got hooked on pain pills.
But in August of 2010, I left home and went to college. My brother went to prison in November of 2010. My sister-in-law went to prison in December of 2010, and Kristen was 2 years old at Christmas with no parents. I remember coming in one day from work when my brother and his wife and the kids were all living at my mom and dad's, and I remember seeing him, a 30-year-old man, laying in the stairwell, bawling and crying, begging my mom to just give him enough money to go buy a pill to get a fix, because he was going through withdrawal so bad. And we've tried to shelter the kids from seeing a lot of it, but when you're living it, I mean, there's not a whole lot you can shelter.
I am 11 years old, and I've been through a lot of things that most people haven't been in their whole life.
So I actually work with teenagers who are struggling with drugs and getting into trouble at an early age. I do preventative care with a program called Safe at Home to try to help kids turn things around before it gets out of control. I try to be what I needed when I was growing up. When you have somebody that you love that struggles with addiction, you see their mugshot on Facebook, and then all these people comment about how they just wish they would die, or how they need to just put them under the jail, or how every single addict is trash. And they never think about the fact that that person has a family. That person, to us, isn't just an addict. I mean, I think the bottom line is you can't gamble with drugs and alcohol. You can't gamble with your life. And you don't know if that one time is going to be it. You don't know if that one time is going to be what hooks you. I never drank alcohol in my entire life until I got to college. And that one time, it became my coping mechanism. I think that anybody who gets involved with drugs and alcohol, they develop a dependency on it because it does help them cope. But there are other options. There are other answers. Get help if you are struggling with it. Seek help. There's help out there. Find a trusted adult, somebody that you can talk to. Get help, because when you gamble your life with drugs and alcohol, there's only two options. If you don't get out of it, you're going to end up in the streets dead, or you're going to end up in jail. That's where it always ends. It doesn't end well. If you're struggling with something, go to somebody for help. Reach out, talk, find somebody.
They're not the only one going through it. There's a lot of kids going through this, and it's gonna be all right at the end.